So my name is Ginelle Skerritt, and I am a board member of the Afro-Caribbean Association here in Barrie, and we are planning a Black History Month event, and we've been doing this for about 33 years in different ways, working with high school students and now producing some musical concerts for adults. High school students can still come and students can still come. It's really for all ages.
My name is Ebenezer Inkumsah, and the president of the Afro-Caribbean Multicultural Association. Black History Month is a way we preserve our culture, heritage, and highlight some of the contributions of African Canadians and historically influential Black figures. And we've been doing this for a while, just like my partner and colleague here said. We are doing a musical tribute to the trumpet. We may ask, why jazz trumpet? Well, we are chronicling the historical jazz from 30s, 40s, 50s, and then the 60s, which was predominated by the legendary Miles Davis. And then we're going to go a bit, even touch on Coltrane. But the early 30s, Dizzy Gillespie and those great musicians and men of giant in history. Why? Because musically and artistically speaking, art is the only thing that continuously brings all of us together. Black, white, it doesn't matter. LGBTQ plus, whatever. It brings all of us together as a great unifier. And so that's the message we're conveying through this production.
And within our African culture, the idea of the arts is a healing process. So whether it be music, dance, visual arts, so on, there is no separation between the medicine that you might ingest in your body and the medicine for your spirit, for your heart, for your mind. And that is what the arts bring. So although we have done many productions in the past where we appeal to looking at the history, the thing about looking at it through the arts is that it's timeless, because you can listen to Dizzy Gillespie, you can listen to Miles Davis, and Brownman Ali, who's the featured artist this year, is an absolutely amazing trumpet master, and I think people will see that. We've had him before for a tribute in the past, and we've also had a tribute to Oscar Peterson. We've had the Africville Suite. We've had great Canadian author Dr. Austin Clarke. So many featured artists have come to Barrie before, and this is a really important way, we think, to really convey the importance of the culture. And as Ebenezer said, that it brings everyone together and it's a healing practice. And I think right now, as race relations go and as things go, we need healing. With everything that's going on in the world, we need things that bring people together. And we need to really look at our history as a shared journey, not as something that happened to those people over there and then those people over there, and something that separates us, but really something that brings us together, right? And one more aspect that I wanted to highlight is the fact that here in Barrie and Simcoe County altogether, there is a rich and long history of African Canadian contributions. Even the 5 Points Theatre, where we're going to be having this event on February 10th, is a corner that has historical significance to the Black community's contribution to Simcoe County, because the Davenport family built the Flatiron building that's on that corner. And so many times people don't understand or identify only with the most recent history of Simcoe County. But I moved here about 15 years ago, and I was delighted to learn about the history from Collingwood to Oro of African Canadians.
There is an old African saying, and it was coined by Chinua Achebe, and I quote, "An old man is never too old whenever you play an old song." So we like to encourage, invite all of you to come and celebrate and enjoy, and then, just celebrate the heritage, through this music, because that's what this is. And another one is from the legendary Bob Marley, and one good thing about music is when it hits you, you feel no pain.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So this is behind the reasons why we do what we've been doing. I will be remiss. We do this in partnerships, in sponsorship, in appreciation with the city of Barrie, local businesses like Barrie Glass, Fairmont Hotels, and one of our preeminent contributors is Tim Hortons, and Georgian Copy, which help print all these beautiful posters. So again, February 10th at the 5 Point Theater. Join us in celebrating.
Well, the main work of the association is to encourage the people of Barrie and extended to Simcoe County, because Barrie is is the big city in Simcoe County type of thing, to really engage with the culture of the Black community. And so, we do educational work with the schools. I'm a co-owner of Adinkra Farm, which is located in New Lowell, Ontario. And we go into the schools. We'll be going into some schools this Black History Month, doing drumming workshops and just talking about the local Black history and having some interaction with the students. So that's really important to us, is to spread that word and to get people engaged in the learning process, not just sit down, listen, go read a book, watch a movie, and so on, but really interact with it. And so that's one of the main ways that we impact the community, or try to impact the community and share our culture. So that's a main part of it. Our belief is that through these things we come together, and that's why we do it. We want people to understand in a very positive way what the contributions of African Canadians has been, not only to Simcoe County but to Canada. This is a Canadian history moment as well, right? And with respect, in talking with a lot of the young people, they get a little antsy about the focus on history. They want to say that they are part of the now and they're part of the future. So the interactive part helps with that, and I think our tradition is that we build on the foundations that our ancestors have laid.
Yes.
Right? And so when we're looking to the future, it's a future that is based on what you know about the past and how you're going to be able to move forward. So most definitely we welcome the thoughts of our young people about where we're going to go and where they're going to take us as a society. The event is going to take place on Saturday, February 10th at the 5 Points Theater in Barrie. At 7:30 p.m. the show will begin, so people are welcome to come, mingle, meet ahead, and it will be a jazz-based show featuring Brownman Ali as a tribute to all the great trumpeters in our African history. And I know sometimes people associate jazz or don't associate jazz with African culture, but it is an important part of African culture. It's improvisational, it's beautiful, and I'm sure we're gonna have a beautiful, loving day. So there at the event that night, we're going to have some remarks from the city, the chief of police, and
the representatives from the federal government, provincial government, and Mayor Natal was also give some keynote remarks as well. And the food is free. You get the opportunity to have and sample free, authentic Afro-Caribbean dishes.
cuisine.
Yes.
I didn't know about the food part. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, that's always a highlight part of what we do. And
Do you have any more secrets? That was a good one.
it is an opportunity
glad to hear.
Because and there is wine and cheese, and Tim Hortons also have some treats that is also free. So it's a very nice event, and I really hope you all come out and enjoy.
And tickets are $40 per seat, and you can bring the whole family. So.
And you can buy the ticket at the 5 Point Theater, as well as you can go online on the Barrie site and make the ticket inquiries.